Welcome back F1 enthusiasts to our channel, where we keep you updated with the latest F1 news, drama, and all the high-octane action that keeps your adrenaline pumping. The Australian Grand Prix was supposed to be a spectacle that would leave us breathless, but it left one of the sport's most respected figures, Toto Wolff, absolutely fuming. In a fiery statement, the Mercedes team principal demanded clarity and strict adherence to the rules that make F1 the heart-pumping, adrenaline-fueled experience we all crave. Join us today as we dive into the chaos that ensued on the track and Wolff's epic rant that has sent shockwaves through the entire F1 world. So buckle up and get ready for a wild ride, because you won't want to miss a single moment of this explosive story. Let's get started. So the Australian Grand Prix 2023, a race that left everyone on the edge of their seats and questioning what just happened. Chaos and drama were the main themes on the day, and we're here to give you the full overview of what went down. As Max Verstappen took the checkered flag in his Red Bull, it was anything but a straightforward victory. The officials' controversial decisions left the F1 drivers in disbelief, and many fans questioning the direction of the sport. The race was stopped not once, not twice, but 3 times, a rarity that has only occurred 5 times in the past 36 years. The first red flag was displayed after a severe accident involving Alex Albon's Williams caused the barriers to be broken and gravel to be scattered across the track. But the controversy didn't end there. Kevin Magnussen's crash with his Haas on lap 54 sparked decisions that were even more controversial. Another safety car and red flag appeared in a matter of seconds, with only enough time for 2 racing laps after the restart. And just when we thought things couldn't get any crazier, another crash triggered yet another red flag. To add to the confusion, the last lap before the checkered flag left viewers scratching their heads. While Alonso maintained his 3rd place, the accident still had other consequences, with 2 vehicles out and Sainz, who caused a collision with Alonso, penalised and falling from a 4th place finish out of the points. As we just talked about, the Australian Grand Prix of 2023 was a chaotic and confusing race that left drivers and fans in bewilderment. The FIA came under fire from several drivers who criticised their decision-making process, which resulted in the race being stopped 3 times. Despite the mayhem, Max Verstappen was able to secure the victory in Melbourne, though some incidents involving 6 different cars had occurred during the second stoppage, leading to a standing restart that was soon followed by another hold-up. Drivers such as Verstappen, George Russell and Lando Norris expressed disappointment with the FIA's decision-making process and called for more clarity to prevent such confusion from happening again. Toto Wolff, the Mercedes team principal, also demanded clarity from the FIA and urged them to review their protocols for red flags to avoid future chaos. During the race, Verstappen questioned the need for the red flag following Kevin Magnussen's incident, suggesting that a safety car and a normal rolling start would have been more appropriate. Lewis Hamilton agreed with Verstappen but refrained from elaborating on the topic. Fernando Alonso expressed his surprise at the multiple red flags and had questions about the events that had unfolded. Team principals were more cautious in their statements, acknowledging their part in the protocols that led to the chaos. Christian Horner, the Red Bull team principal, stated that they understand the desire to finish under racing conditions instead of cruising behind the safety car for 3 laps, but with only 2 laps left, there would inevitably be winners and losers. In summary, drivers and team principals alike recognise that the FIA needs to review its protocols to ensure that such confusion does not mar future races. While chaos and confusion marred the Australian Grand Prix, Mercedes team principal Toto Wolff spoke out about his frustrations with the FIA's handling of the race. In a passionate statement, he called for more clarity on protocols for red flags to ensure a fair and predictable race for all drivers. Wolff emphasised the importance of following the rulebook, which provides clear guidelines and rules for all teams to follow. He believes that defining the differences between a safety car, a virtual safety car, and a red flag is crucial to avoid confusion and ensure a fair race in the future. Wolff also acknowledges that while restarts are exciting for fans, they need to be predictable and clearly defined to avoid any surprises or confusion on the track. Yeah, it looks like Wolff is a lot angry about the FIA. What do you think? Should he be angry, or is he just overreacting? Do tell us in the comment section below. Now, let's keep moving. The recent Australian Grand Prix was a wild ride, with confusion and chaos ruling the day. But now attention is turning to a bigger issue, the use of red flags in Formula 1 races. Since the controversial ending at the 2021 Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, the FIA has been using red flags more frequently, and it's sparking debate. The rules around when a race is stopped and what happens during a red flag stoppage are under scrutiny. One particular point of contention is the advantage some drivers can gain when they return to the pit lane during a red flag, allowing them to work on their cars and change their tyres. It's an issue that's not going away, as drivers are planning to raise it with the FIA at the upcoming race in Baku. Now we all have another piece of bad news. During the Australian Grand Prix, a Formula 1 spectator, Will Sweet, was hit by flying debris and required medical assistance. Kevin Magnussen's collision with the wall on lap 54 of 58 caused a massive chunk of the wheel rim to fly 20 metres into the air over the catch fence and sever Sweet's right arm. The incident took place as Sweet was watching from the second curve of Melbourne's temporary Albert Park Street circuit, while Magnussen's rear tyre bounced along the racetrack. Sweet stressed the need for the FIA to take measures to prevent similar incidents from occurring in the future and expressed his gratitude for avoiding a potentially catastrophic injury. Let's uncover the reasons behind FIA's controversial decisions and behaviour in recent races. In a discussion, questions arose regarding the use of safety car and the desire to complete races without them present. This desire was previously agreed upon by F1 stakeholders, but it led to a controversial finish at the 2021 Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. The then race director mishandled a late safety car situation, resulting in the race being called a disqualified finish. This cost Lewis Hamilton his chance to win an 8th world title, as Max Verstappen passed him on the final lap to take the win. Since then, there has been a strong push to avoid repeating the same mistakes made in Abu Dhabi, including a preference for red flags over safety cars. Ironically, the ambition to finish races under green flag conditions led to the Australian Grand Prix finishing behind a safety car due to a lack of laps left. The inconsistency of decisions and desire for green flag finishes have left many wondering about FIA's motives and actions. Formula 1 may introduce a new format for sprint weekends, involving a separate qualifying session for the Saturday race to set up the sprint race grid and improve the show. The F1 Commission will vote on the proposal, requiring a supermajority of 28 votes out of 30 to pass, and then it may be approved by the World Motorsport Council. The new format could debut at the upcoming race in Azerbaijan, but concerns remain about conducting a sprint on an aggressive track and uncertainty about grid positions if a driver crashes in qualifying. Nonetheless, F1 and FIA are pursuing the plan to create an exciting experience for fans and make the sport more competitive and safer. In summary, the Australian Grand Prix 2023 was a dramatic weekend that highlighted the importance of safety in motorsports. We also discussed the proposed changes to the sprint weekends and the mixed reactions from drivers and teams. As we look ahead to the rest of the season, we can expect more thrilling races and exciting action. We anticipate more heart-pumping action and thrilling races. With so much at stake, any team has the potential to rise to the top. Remember to like and subscribe for more F1 coverage and news, and share your thoughts on the Australian GP chaos and proposed changes for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix in the comments. Safety should always be our top priority, and we hope F1 continues to make strides in this area. Take care and see you in the next video.